Why are people on dating apps? Why are you on a dating app? Everyone's looking for someone. Everyone's looking for people. Everyone's looking to make out with someone. Everyone's looking to hook up. Everyone's looking to make smooch. Everyone's looking to have a date. Everyone's looking for a cute girl or a hot guy or making out or whatever. Everyone is on it because you know what you want. You know what you want. You're on it for basically, like, a lot of people are on it for sex. A lot of people are on it for just the validation, and the expectation, or they want to do it. They just want to do it. People just want to do it. People want to be on these dating apps, right? And that's fine. That's completely normal. That's why the apps are there. I have stuff to talk about how I feel about the digital dating versus physical or like in-person dating. But they're both very important and like a part of the same idea. So it's important to talk about both. Seeing how's the lighting? I can't tell how the lighting is. Is it good? I don't know. I've been using these apps pretty much a ton for a month now. And here is what I have learned. This is my anthropology analysis of these dating apps for the time that I have used them. People are on these apps because they're looking for dating. They're looking for hot people and they're looking for connection. But at the like center of it all, at the center of everything on these dating apps, like the reasoning, why people are on here, all that, yada, yada, yada. People are looking for connection. People are looking for other people. That's what they're on here for. They're just looking for something, a spark of something, a hope. Just everyone is desperate. Everyone's desperate for love. And what I've found then on these dating apps, it feels very lonely. You think in this world, like, I can connect with hundreds of thousands of people like instantly, thanks to like these apps and the internet and everything. So it's like, in an era where that's possible, where you can connect to so many people, why, when I use these apps, does it feel so lonely? Well, you're sitting alone at your house, touching a screen. So for me, the digital dating doesn't replace like meeting people in person and like going out on dates and physical interaction, but it is an important part of like a piece. And obviously, like, we live in an age and an era where this is kind of how it is, right? But like the way you interact with people is different. It's a lot of text-based, a lot of sending photos, depending on the app and how the app works. It's just a different style. But people are just looking for other people and connection. Like, everyone is just desperate to meet people and have connections. And I think that speaks to a lot of larger things and like beliefs I have, and like things that I feel about like society and like current society. I believe that community and like people doing stuff together and having community spaces to like built for people to meet each other and hang out, because adults literally don't have that unless you go to a bar or like a specific niche thing, like, oh, I'm going to the D&D store, or I'm going to the car meet. It's like, unless you're doing a specific niche thing, there's not really central gathering places to meet people. And so I believe that if we had that, and I would love to like create that or help design or build that, like in upcoming cities or anything, just like communal places for people to come hang out and meet others. And that's what you're there for. I think that would do wonders for people, because people just want to be seen, people just want to be heard, and people just want to meet people. People just want to get together with people. Obviously, everyone does. Most people do, unless obviously not everyone does. Obviously. But a lot of people do. And everyone's just looking for connection. But that's what I've found, the deep little nugget on this app, along with, I'd say there's probably like 30% of people that are on it just for the hookup-y stuff. But I think a lot of people are just looking for connection. I actually talked to a guy on one of the apps. I'll talk about it in a moment. I'll probably put this after that then so I can talk about it. So I met a guy on Timey that we talked and we had matched. And he was pretty handsome. But it seemed we got talking, and it turned out we were very similar. And then it turned out we were kind of looking for the same thing, but not in like a matchy kind of way, in a what we were looking for, like on the app, like what kind of people we were looking for. Don't judge, I'm fixing my hair. Fuck, I'm making a video. We're walking around the house now. I'm gonna go fix my hair. Talking about, yeah, okay, so timing up. But literally me and this guy, turned out we were both like looking for the same kind of person. So what's crazy ended up happening is I coached this guy on how to make a better profile to better reflect and get what he was looking for. That's what I did. I literally like dating coached this guy and gave him advice like through text on how to better his profile. I wasn't interested in like getting together with him because it turned out we were very similar in like what we were looking for. But like that's the kind of experiences and stuff you have on these, like I found like you have on these apps. It's like it's not even like that like in like a dating or hookup or like the sexy time talk thing on these apps. It's like I have had experiences that are just like human experiences with these people, because it's like everyone's on there probably for the initial reaction of like, oh, I'm trying to date someone, or oh, I matched with this person, oh, relationship. But then you talk to this person and you end up, even if you're not interested in a relationship, you end up just having like a genuine human interaction and communication. That's, at least for me, that's my personal experience. Like I dating coached this one guy and we talked and had like a real shit talk about like just like life and stuff, like 6 a.m. on his drive to work over the app FaceTime or whatever. I met this other girl and we on a different app on Highly, and we talked and just had like real shit talk, and she was just like a real ass person. People are on these apps looking, at least they think they're looking for relationships, but then they might find something different. I have gone on, as of right now, one date in person through these apps, and it was Hinge. Thanks, Hinge. I love Hinge. Hinge is great. Hinge is wonderful. But yeah, Hinge, that was in like the first week, 2 weeks, I had a date. It was this guy who was kind of near my area, and we went to the town center near where I live, and we went to Panda Express. For all of you wonderful people seeking a match out there on these dating apps or anywhere in the world, let me give you a piece of advice. Please ask the other person about themselves. Please don't just talk about yourself the whole time. That's not, at least for me, it's not good. This man, he talked to me for the first hour about his cars and cars and cars and cars and cars, and didn't ask a single thing about me. I asked about him. He didn't ask about me. I felt so wonderful, as you can tell by my expression. But in the car, and like still even in the car, he barely asked. So please, if you're a guy or a girl, non-binary, or any gender of any sort of kind or wonderfulness, please talk to the person you are trying to date and ask them about themselves, please. And it goes both ways. You both gotta do it. There's good games that are built. Like I've got one over here. I got two. We're Not Really Strangers. And then I also got this one. Questions for Couples. Let's get deep. I haven't tried this one yet. I don't know if it's good, but I got it. I got another one that's like icebreakers and stuff. So I literally asked them about their life. Just say like, what do you like to do? And then like they answer, and they're like, what do you like to do? And you guys talk back and forth. They have a fucking conversation. It's kind of crazy. Just like asking people about themselves. But yeah. So that was that day. But then we talked about like real shit. And then second half was better. Wasn't interested in seeing this guy, and I was pretty straight up with him about that. But like, it was a good experience. And I'm glad I did it. Don't be afraid of new experiences. And also, here's the best part about dating online. Dating, like talking to people like on the dating apps and online and stuff. You are not committed, and not even in real life, just in general, this is an important lesson. Hey, everyone out there, you are not committed to anything. You don't owe these people anything. If you don't want to talk to somebody anymore for whatever reason, whether it's in person or online or through a dating app, you do not have to talk to them anymore. You have no obligation whatsoever to continue a conversation with this person anymore. There is no reason. Just stop talking to them. They're not worth your time. If you're not having fun, then what the fuck are you doing on these apps? You do not have to talk to anybody because you feel, oh, I need to talk to them because, I don't know. There's no reason. Just just walk away. You have so much beautiful time to spend on things that make you happy. Do not use your time, and don't feel like you're obligated to anybody you meet on these apps. And that's a problem I actually see with the dating apps. At least everything feels very impersonal, and everything feels very like people can just ghost people, and that's like normal. Like ghosting, like just not talking to people anymore is very normal. It feels like. It's like if you don't like someone, you just stop talking to them. I've gotten ghosted, even on Hinge, as much as I love Hinge. Um, but I think it's happened on every app. You just won't, and it goes both ways. I've done it, other people have done it. But there's like, it's this feeling of like impersonality and like impermanence where it's like, I don't know. Maybe that's another thought for another day. We'll expand on in another video. But yeah. Cool. All right, let's talk about the next topic.